Hello, everybody. This is Owl's Wizard Gaming here, and I am joined by Thomas, and I am slightly peeved at the moment.
Yo.
So why I'm slightly peeved? Oh God, nobody needs to see anything that you do in your life.
Whoops.
So why I'm slightly peeved is because I cannot get OBS to work to save my fucking life. And all my friends who use it, one of them is literally like, oh yeah, I just pressed random buttons until I got it to work. So yeah,
He's a genius.
Yeah. So the reason I'm telling you all this and not actually doing anything is because, the video quality will probably be low on this one. I hate to say it, guys, but I just cannot figure this out. Probably gonna look into other recording softwares pretty soon, and yeah. So anyways, when we left off, we beat the Taros Demon, and if you get that reference, you're amazing. And yeah,
If you don't, you suck.
we're going to clear out most. After we level up, we're going to get a really powerful weapon, which will make a lot of the game a lot easier. And yeah. So, yeah, now we're going to go back to that merchant real quick. Anyways, we have returned, and we are at this creepy merchant again.
Oh, still keeping your
wanna
marbles
hammer
all
that
together.
together.
Just like I
Then
want to
go
kill
ahead,
everyone.
don't be a nitwit.
There is actually a benefit to killing this guy after you get some stuff from him. So what we're
I'm gonna
going
kill everyone. Even your friend's son, dude.
then bad things happen. If you watch my last episode when it goes up, you'll know what will happen to people who kill Sunbro. Anyway, so stuff you want to buy
Killing
here.
son, bro.
No, not a short sword. That would be bad. A short bow. And you'll want to get a crap ton. And when I say a crap ton, I mean like 250. That around 300 or so of these arrows.
That's a lot of arrows.
Make sure you get the wooden variety.
Why choose
And
the wooden?
because while they're less powerful, they're also a lot cheaper, and you're going to be
so
putting a lot of arrows in things.
So the damage to price ratio is better than the other ones.
Yeah. And
So-
since you're in a situation where you won't be hit, it'll take a bit longer, but it'll put you in less danger.
Oh, thank you very much.
And
Come
cost you
back
less.
soon.
Uh-huh. Okay, so,
Oh, I hope you...
crap, you'll also want to, buy several things. The bottomless box, which is real useful because it gives you a way to sort out your inventory. You'll eventually want the repair box. And yeah.
Wait, so that the merchant just saying?
Boy, we're no.
Or something?
Wrong place.
He's
Wrong
papyrus.
place.
He's papyrus. He's papyrus.
Thank you kindly.
Confirm. I'm calling him papyrus now.
Yes, clearly this is papyrus. Anyways, let's pop a soul here. Soul items. See if I can get enough souls to purchase what I want. Yay, I do.
Oh, I hope...
Your audio keeps going out.
So yeah, I bought the repair box from him. Now, if you're feeling like a terrible, terrible person, you can actually murder him for a really good dex weapon.
Oh, thank you. Come back...
I'm not going to do that yet, though. Just because. So, let's backtrack out of here. Did I fuck up? Am I fucked up?
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't.
Yep, okay. So, yeah, this is what happens when you fuck yourself over, kids. But it's not that bad.
I like how you said that, and you said kids immediately after that.
Don't look too deep into that. So, I got a bit too...
I will.
I got a bit too greedy with, my souls. And, I actually need to level up a couple times. So, what I'm going to do is... I mean, this is the perfect time to show you yet another early level up trick. So, in the previous episode, you saw the big bad up here. Now, you aren't really meant to fight him, especially not at this point in the game. But what you can do is you can go up here. You can wait for him to fillet everybody.
Yay.
And then you can run back down, and you get all the souls that he just flayed. And yeah. Just rest at the bonfire down here, rinse and repeat until you have enough souls. I'm gonna start popping some of my soul items to see if I can get there. Anyways, I'll be back when I have enough of what I need. Okay, so now that we're back and we aren't doing stupid, what we can do is we can go under the bridge, clear out a couple of the enemies under there,
And then murder them.
and then there is actually a way to get a really powerful sword here that will probably carry you through the first third of the game if you're smart about it.
But if you're not smart about it, you're not smart.
I hate using
What?
I hate using weapons two-handed. Unless it's like a boss battle or some shit.
Then you just gotta do it.
Okay, so anyways, now that those annoying mates are killed. Weakness, tail. Yes, that's an actual relevant message for once. So what we're going to do is, just a sec. Let me get my archery stuff whipped. So you see that dragon's tail swishing down?
Maybe.
Well, most people who are on a delay will see it swishing down. We're going to shoot it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I see the tail.
Why, you ask? Well, because after you shoot
Because
it...
shooting tails is fun.
Clearly. Well, it is. But, you'll actually get a really good item after you've managed to, shoot it off. So the trick here is just wait for the dragon to come back to that spot. Keep your sight trained on where it is. And just keep shooting it over and over and over. So, yeah, I'll be back
In about 4 years.
after the tail's shattered. Probably in about 4 years. Okay, there we are, everybody. So we've cut off this stupid dragon's tail. Our guest disappeared. And now we have a really good weapon. So now would be... I'm going to try to get Thomas back on, and then I'll talk about just why this weapon's so good and why you want to spend so much time shooting off this dragon's tail. Yeah, so apparently our guest has left us for the time being. And yeah, so now I'm going to talk about good old Drake Sword. So, the Drake Sword, look at that damage compared to everything else you can use at this point. 200 is a lot of damage. And also relatively low stat requirements. There is some strength, but most builds will want that much strength anyways. And 10 dex is almost required for this game. Big thing about it is that if you'll take a look at the param bonus, there is no parameter bonus, which is why this weapon gets outclassed later on. It's because of this idea of a stat called scaling. Scaling, you might have noticed things like on the Store Straight Sword. C scaling with strength and dex and faith. Scaling is pretty much a measure of how much that particular stat will influence the damage of the weapon. So, generally later game, especially if you specialize in a stat like strength or dex, you'll want a weapon with really good scaling on that stat. And yeah, but for now, the Drake Sword's raw power by far outclasses any form of scaling we can get. So I'm just going to equip it, and yeah, keep myself a-moving. Now you can go through that tunnel down there to get where I need to go, but I'm going to try to do something else. It's yet another skip. That I like to call the dragon skip. And it requires a lot of being smart and quick about what you do. And yeah. Do not go for the items there. That's how you get yourself killed. Get in here. Light the bonfire. And you have yourself a slightly closer spawn point. The dragon will fly away. And yeah. So now I'm going to go out here and fight these scrubs just to show you the Drake Sword. As you can see, no weapon is perfect because I can no longer just break through the shield guard of these guys. Also, don't go too far on the bridge, otherwise he will come back. Grab the soul, grab the claymore, which is really good if you're running a strength and dex build. And yeah, let's pull the lever. Well, I could level up here. I'm not sure if I want to, just because of a couple things I could be getting pretty soon. But on the... do I really need those? No. I'm just going to up my vitality here, because more health is always a good thing. And yeah. So, the next skip I'm going to use is a pretty big one. I actually am kind of hesitant to show it to you guys just because it is such a large skip, and it skips so much of the game and this level. If you don't want this part of the game to be spoiled to you guys, then I'll probably post something here so you can fast forward. And yeah, but for those of you who are interested in just getting through this place quicker, we do not have to fight that boar and all those guys. I like to bait one of them out just because what we're going to do is we're going to sprint as fast as we can, and we're going to get through that gate. Okay, here goes nothing. How much do you... I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna bomb this. Jump through here. You wait for him to close the gate, very important. Otherwise, goddamn everybody here will follow you. And now you gotta take on these three guys. Thank you for the light crossbow. Basement key. Very useful. And now these guys can't really do much. Do not open that gate right now, otherwise you'll just get flooded. If you go up here, generally you'll have to fight one of the Baldur Knights. And yeah. So, that is the, parish skip, as most people call it. Okay. So anyways, welcome back for those of you who didn't want everything to be spoiled. And yeah. So, if you come through the area legitimately, chances are you'll end up around here. If you don't know where here is, I'll show you. Generally this hallway, you should be familiar with it if you're coming through here for the first time. And yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work our way down to the next bonfire and then clear out some of the mini bosses there. In the church itself, rather. Not the next bonfire, that'd be weird. Boss it out bonfire. That'd be terrifying. Yeah, I'm really kind of working my way through at this point. And in here we got our good old bonfire. Okay, so, from here we're going to go back up and we're going to clear out the church. And yeah. Not much to it at this point. I'll also show you a real neat shortcut that just blew my mind the first time I played this game. And yeah. Oh, our guest commentator might be back on. Okay. Can we cooperate, game? Like, for 2 seconds? A light crossbow. Not terrible. So now we're going to face a big bad in here. You'll want to clear out those guys out there, even if you're approaching from the other direction. Just because it is not a good idea to fight him in there at all. because he has backup on one of the ledges. Come on, big guy. I know you're supposed to be dumb, but Jesus Christ. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, he hits hard, but he's not that powerful overall. And he'll drop a Titanite shard guaranteed, I'm pretty sure. So now, you might be tempted to go and claim that nice prize over there on the altar. Well, you see this guy up here? He's called Chandler. He's annoying as all hell. So I'm going to show you the bitch way to fight him. I shouldn't call it that, I apologize. The coward's way to fight him. So, with the short bow, you should be able to get a couple shots off. Okay, this... I could have done bad here. I did not know that he would aggro. I apologize. Okay, so... yeah. Let's try our exploitative bullcrap with slightly less suck. So if you just keep headshotting him, you should be able to clear him out relatively quickly. Big thing is that he has a small army of the weakest undead up there, and since he'll buff him, they can actually become a real threat real quick. I just like to kill him like this. And get your pot of 1,000 souls. Now let's go and claim our prize. It is another Firekeeper soul. The first one you're really meant to encounter in the game. While you can't get the one at New Londo earlier, this one, this first one, the game designer is really meant for you to grab, per se. And I think final thing I'm going to do for this episode is take this shortcut down. And where does it lead? This was the moment that really blew my mind and made me say, this is a damn good game. The Firelink Shrine. You went all that way through the town, up and around to this elevator. And now you have a shortcut back, so you don't have to trek through all that area again. And yeah, so I'm going to sign off here. I apologize for the low quality of the episode, but I've been struggling with that for a while. And yeah, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. And in the next episode, I'll probably take on gargoyles. It'll probably be another shorter upload. And then I'm going to take care of some miscellaneous stuff that, because I have the master key, I can actually skip through, but I still want to go there for some of the items, and yeah. So, if you guys like this video, then please leave a like. If you guys want to leave a comment, then please leave a comment. And if you want to subscribe, then, well, I'd be happy to have you on board. I will see everybody in the next video.